So today I'm going to show you how to take care of a moldy cheese. So if you have a cheese in your cave that you've kind of forgotten about, a lot of times you can actually rescue it, even when it's got quite a bit of mold on it. So this case here is a Parmesan that I forgot in my cave for probably about a month without checking on it. And so it got quite a bit of mold growth here. And this isn't severe at all. I've seen a lot more severe cases of mold growth and actually been able to save them. So this cheese will be an easy save, so I'm just going to show you how I do that today. So the first thing is to recognize what kind of mold you have on your cheese. So you can see that there's a bit of a white powder all over my cheese, and that's not actually mold, that's actually calcium lactate. So that's fun, but I do want to get rid of the actual mold on the cheese. So on this cheese I've got some black mold, I've got some green mold, I've got some yellow mold, some red mold, and so I want to be able to get all of that mold off. So the best way to actually get it off when it's this severe is to actually scrape it off. So you'll notice that the green mold will just scrape off nice and easy, it will just fall off, but the black mold and the yellow is going to be kind of more penetrated into the cheese. So you want to make sure that you take your knife and kind of dig down in there and get all of that mold actually out of your cheese. And so just go about and scrape the entire surface of your cheese. Don't worry about scraping off the calcium lactate, that's fine. And just get it all nice and clean. So the black mold will actually give your cheese a bit of an off flavor, whereas the green mold hasn't really penetrated in, it's just kind of sitting on the surface, so it won't contribute to the flavor too much. But if it had been left to go too far, it would have. So this is a very early case of mold, so even the tiny bits of black mold that have started to penetrate, I don't expect that they will affect the flavor very much. So once you've scraped off all of the mold off of your cheese, as much as you can get, you want to take a 1/4 cup white vinegar and a 1.5 teaspoons of salt, and you want to mix it together. Then you want to take a nice clean vegetable brush, nice soft brush, and you want to dip it in this mixture, and you want to scrub the surface of your cheese, making sure that you're getting in all of the crevices. You can see that this cheese doesn't have a beautiful rind. It's got some cracks in the crevices, and this is where I am going to scrub out that mold from those crevices with this brush. So just go about, get the entire surface of your cheese. So after you've scrubbed the entire surface of your cheese and gotten all of the mold growth out of all of the little cracks, you want to take a clean lint-free cloth and just dry off any of the excess moisture. Then you want to take your ripening container, wash it out with soap and water, re-put in a new clean mat, and add your cheese back into it. And then go ahead and put it back into your temperature-controlled, humidity-controlled environment, and you just rescued that cheese. Good job!